Hello and welcome to another edition of Ideal with Neil News Market Update. First off, apologies. I was on vacation the beginning of August, and unfortunately, by the time I got back, I thought the market update at that point was probably a little irrelevant. But at any rate, I heard from a few people that they missed out on the update. So good to hear some people are still watching. With that, let's get right into August. So what we've noticed, in fact, through July and August is a continuation of the market slowing a little bit relative to the craziness at the beginning of the year. We're now on 5-6 months of generally downward price trends. And seeing definitely less multiple offers, fewer offers when we do have multiple offers, even seeing conditions certainly increasing in everyday real estate world here, which again, the craziness of last year, we didn't see hardly ever any conditions whatsoever. So so that's kind of what has happened throughout the summer here from that perspective. Of course, all of this has been fueled by the interest rates increasing pretty much on a monthly basis here since the spring, and September is going to be no exception. Yesterday, the Bank of Canada announced a 75-point jump up to 3.25% for their policy rate. So certainly that's going to have an effect, first-time home buyers, investors, everyone there. And so also when we look at longer-term interest rates, 5 years around 5%, and then having to qualify at a stress test of 2% higher, certainly changes things quite a bit. So expectation would be that, as we move forward into the fall here, we'll probably see I would assume further declines, but yet to be seen. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, I've heard lots about, immigration and people coming to the country needing, housing as well. So certainly we'll have to see how that plays out. But I suspect we'll probably see a little bit more downward pressure on the prices in the next couple months as well. So as far as the numbers themselves, as you can see in the attached rate sheet, basically what we've seen is fairly steady, actually, July, August, where for the most part average sale price of all products was right around $750 for both months. Single detached was right around $850 for both months, so not much fluctuation there. Semis were at $610, I believe, $655. And again, that was similar to July. Townhomes were the ones at $610, and that was down 5% from July in August there. So interestingly, the number of homes sold in August was up 19% over July. I suspect that was likely caused by a lot of low interest rate guarantees kind of finishing up in August, and so that probably pushed a few more people into the market than, may have normally, because their interest rates were going to be moving up once they got through their interest rate guarantee. So I think that's probably why things sales at least pushed up a little bit in August. Also forgot to mention condos. They were actually down. Average sale price was $465. This is apartment condos, and that was down 10% from July. But if I recall correctly, the apartment condos were actually in June in really good shape relative to everything else. So finally we're seeing some decreases in the apartment condos. So interestingly enough, in August there were 1,003 homes put up for sale, and that's up 188% from August 2021. So it's kind of comical, but really just tells you where we were with inventory in 2021. So certainly a lot more for sale here this year, and that's been kind of the name of the game, as we've seen, buyers being a little bit pickier, waiting a little bit more, sales down, prices down, and so with that, the inventory has remained up decently. So as I said, we'll see what happens moving here through September and the fall. Certainly I expect more of the same of what we've seen throughout the last number of months, with return to more of a traditional market, more conditional offers, probably fewer multiple offers and bidding wars and things like that. But we shall see. Certainly, I guess at times like these, it really pays to have an experienced agent who's been through, these types of markets in the past. And guess what? I have been through these markets in the past, so I have some familiarity on how to deal with things that way. And so if you do know of anyone who's thinking of buying or selling in this type of market, I really appreciate, as always, you continuing to pass my name on, and I'll do my best. Okay, that's about it for now. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you next month.